Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be looking at who I consider to have one of the greatest ever rock guitar tones ever. This guy he's well revered, everyone in the rock community knows him, but I still think he's underrated. This guy started off in the Scorpions and UFO when he was just a kid. We're talking 16 odd years old. He created some of the greatest live albums ever. Through the Schenker stuff and his own stuff and Strangers in the Night. Is that the greatest live album of all time? The fact that he was 16, 17 years old when he played it as well, I think so, he might have been 18, somewhere between 16 and 18 we'll say. The dude is an unbelievable player. He's had his demons, he's been on and off the radar for quite a while. This I want to show you purely because I think his tone is just incredible and his playing is really second to none when it comes to this. This is Dr. Doctor Live from the Michael Schenker group, but this has got a lot of friends and I think you're going to like some of the friends because they are good. Let's have a look. So we've got Jeff Scotto there, Dougie White, Voss, Michael Schenker from the Temple of Rock tour. His tone is so sweet and his vibrato is just perfect. Everything about him is just perfect for me. The way he bends, he always hits his bends perfectly. You know, something I've always struggled with, and he hits them perfectly. But the way his vibrato is nice and light and crisp, but the sound of his guitar and his effects, and again lack of effects, with his Marshall stack, it just makes it sound perfect. Way as well, I think. Yeah, ex-UFO. There's a supergroup lineup right there. So we've got Rebel, Schenker, Pete Way, Voss, Dougie White. Now, let's look at a bit of Dougie White first before we say anything about him.
High voltage. Let's hear you screaming, come on. Are you ready? Come on. Doctor, doctor, please. Don't you know I'm going back? Doctor, doctor, please. Don't you know I just can't laugh? She walked up to me and then it's all out. And then she started to take my body apart, leaving, loving out on the road.
Nice drum shuffle there, I like that. Voss got cowbell there. Don't know if you're even happy with that or not, but fair play on him. Dougie White, so underrated. He is probably the most reliable rock singer that's around still now. You've got Jeff Scotto there as well. I presume he's going to come on in a minute, and maybe Voss as well. Dougie White on my least favourite Rainbow album, Stranger Snow, but he still did a really good job. And when he shone, really, when he did the tour following that album in '96, He's been in bands like Tank and so many other, I mean, obviously Schenker now, so many other bands. He really is underrated. I think for him it was just a case he was just a little bit young to be in the big bands when they're at their heyday and get a really, really good gig. But his vocals suit anyone, and I really, really, really wish that when Blackmore reformed Rainbow, they would have picked him. I'd have had him now over Jolin Turner or Ronnie Romero. Obviously, Dio's not about, but yeah, he should have done that because that would have added a bit of kudos to it. And I just think he's a much better singer. Great. Quite interesting because Voss and Soto have completely different vocals. Voss is a lot more gravelly, lower tone, higher pitch, and Jeff Scott Soto, he's another journeyman singer. Again, played with unbelievable players. I think he's in the Heavy Metal Hall of Fame as well. Actually, he's got a really deep voice, but it's got a lot of clarity, so when he hits those notes there's no distortion or anything, he just goes for it, and that's why he's been another, like Dougie White, as a go-to for guitarists that have left their big bands and are basically embarking on solo projects like Schenker is here. White's a lot more theatrical and deliberate. I like that. Amazing. Damn, he's good. Great crowd as well. Michael Schenker's tone, I tell you, watching even how he plays the riff, it's just unbelievable. It makes everything sound so crisp, so vibrant, so alive and so fresh. I didn't pick my favourite one from this concert, which was Rock Bottom, which really is a masterclass in hard rock guitaring because it's an extremely long video and there is an extremely long extended guitar solo. So I recommend you watching that as well. But what a performance from these guys. I mean, those three singers, unbelievable. If you're that good that you can pull those guys up, you've got Rudolph coming back playing with Michael Schenker. I know they don't get on, so that's kind of a bit of rock history right there. But Michael Schenker, for me, he really needs to be promoted a bit more than he is. I know he's gone on and off the radar a little bit. You know, if you ask another great guitarist in this sort of field, what do you think of Michael Schenker? That I've never heard anyone say he's a bad player. I've heard everyone say that he's unbelievable. He has his own style. You look at things like the lead guitarist of Judas Priest, Faulkner. He pretty much puts his guitar style down to Michael Schenker because of the way that he plays those fast, hard blues licks. But he plays it without huge amounts of delay and screaming distortion. He's just got the perfect guitar setup, the perfect pickups, and he's got the perfect amps that he's playing through, and it just makes it sound crisp. And for me, one of the greatest of all time. Thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. Leave anything you want in the comment section below, and I'll catch you on the next video.